Welcome back to the next exciting episode of It's either going to work or it ain't. The last episode, I forgot to cover a couple block differences that I want to start out in this episode addressing, like the thrust plate, the roller cam thrust plate differences. This one is for a Vortec that I got in the spider kit. This older block, it wouldn't fit. The hole patterns from hole to hole is a little shorter than the older block, so I had to buy one of those to make this work. And the buried cover over here that I wanted to show you, and I should have had ready. Bear with me. Here we go. See, the dowels are cast right into the plastic on this cover, so it was a pain in the butt to take those out of that block because I had to drill them out. But if you go slow and be careful, it can be done with minimal damage. It worked out pretty good. So, and that's it for that. The push rods out of this engine, I started tearing this apart. Man, this guy said that he bought this engine and put it into the truck, took one out with a rod knock, and he put this one in with a rod knock. He said he swapped the intakes as well, so if I seen a valley that looked like this, I'd have to take the pan off before I did all the work to put this in. So it's looking like the push rods are going to work out the geometry by eyeballing it. I've done so many of these I can eyeball it. It's a little harder with these self-centering roller tip rockers to eyeball it because you can't see the roller under here, but you gotta have this as the center line, and you can go off the center line. You have the center line of this where the roller is, and then you can go off the center line of the valve. Yeah, this is a half inch lift cam with the 1.5 to 1 rockers. What these are in their press-in studs. You don't want to go any more than half-inch lift without putting screw-in studs. These are like Z28 springs. I'm hoping that'll work and it won't pull out the press-in studs. It's either going to work or it ain't. So yeah, I got this take off. Where's that spider? I'm replacing the spider injection in this. Let me put this over. That's pretty grody. We're going to do a trip to the machine shop and meet our friend Dave. And we're going to have this cleaned up over there. That's too many cans of brake clean. Go see Dave. I haven't seen him since last year anyway. And where did I put that? There it is. This spider injection, the poppet valve style, is getting swapped out for the multi-point conversion unit. That looks like I'll unveil in another video. Wasn't prepared. So yeah, it's coming along pretty good. This is my heater for here. This is a small garage, 150,000 BTU. This is from my other garage. It took like 20 minutes to heat that place up. I run this for more than 2 minutes in here. Check this out. And it's like 95 degrees. It gets too hot in here before that even heats up. That thing's badass. Seeing how I don't have to run it that long, there's not that many fumes. So, anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. And back to this. Making progress. I gotta swap everything over. I think the guy said this water pump was newer, so I'm gonna chance it. It seems to be alright. And swap all this other stuff over. I might even use the oil pan, because that looks better than the ones I have. But look at this thing, man. It's all this caked on oil on the block. I mean, that's a lot of work to put an engine in. All that corrosion, all that rust. I would have to have pulled the pan on this thing before I did all the work to put this in the engine. So that's where I'm at right now. So make sure to subscribe and set the bell to see the latest videos in the next exciting episode of It's Either Gonna Work or It Ain't.